Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional Podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Wednesday the 7th of February. This week on the Battle Drill Daily Devotional Podcast, we focus on Paul's encouragement to give generously. This encouragement can be found in 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verses 6 to 10. Remember this, a farmer who plants only a few seeds will get a small crop, but the one who plants generously will get a generous crop. You must each decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly or in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully. And God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. As the scriptures say, they share freely and give generously to the poor. Their good deeds will be remembered forever. For God is the one who provides seed for the farmer and then bread to eat. In the same way, he will provide and increase your resources and then produce a great harvest of generosity in you. As believers, we have a calling to live a life of generosity and giving. In these verses, Paul emphasises that the quantity of our giving is not what matters to God. Instead, it's the manner in which we give that holds significance. God is a cheerful giver, and he is pleased when we give generously and joyfully. When we think of giving, we usually think about how much money or resources we can give. However, God's perspective goes beyond the physical. He looks at our hearts and the motives behind our actions. Are we giving out of obligation or with a cheerful heart? Are we giving because we feel pressured or because we genuinely want to bless others? God desires for us to give thoughtfully, examining our hearts before him. Reflecting on God's grace and goodness helps us appreciate everything he has done for us. It also deepens our understanding of his blessings. This gratefulness then becomes the driving force behind our giving. Being thoughtful in our giving means being intentional and deliberate. It means considering the needs of others and responding with a generous heart. It means giving not out of duty, but out of a genuine desire to bless and make a difference in the lives of others. When we give thoughtfully, we align our hearts with God's heart. We become vessels through which his love and provision flow. We feel happy when we give and know that we are helping others in a good way. Moreover, when we give with a cheerful heart, we also open ourselves up to receiving God's blessings in return. In verse 8, Paul states that God has the ability to bless you abundantly. This means that you will have all the necessary resources and capabilities to accomplish good deeds. God's desire is not for us to give grudgingly or reluctantly, but to give with joy and generosity. When we give happily, we open ourselves to receive many blessings in all aspects of our lives. Let us remember that our attitude of giving to God is more important than the amount we give. When we give with care, generosity and happiness, we connect with God's heart and feel the joy of helping others. Let's check our hearts with God, be thankful for his grace, and give with joy and generosity. As you reflect on these thoughts today, you might want to ask yourself this question: how can you cultivate a more cheerful and generous attitude in your giving? I hope to see you tomorrow for another Battle Drill Daily Devotional as we look at investing in God's economy and multiplying beyond measure.
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional and follow the instructions.